Welcome to our letter sculpture project. Now, the first thing you're going to do is get two pieces of cardboard about the same size, and you want to make sure that when you draw your letter, whatever letter you choose, it's at least 12 inches high. You don't want it to be too small because then it's going to be really difficult to paper mache. Cardboard is kind of a tough material to work with, so you do have to have a little bit of patience when cutting. You probably will only get your letter cut out today. So you'll want to make sure that you do that letter twice. So what I've done with this is I did my T and then I went ahead and I traced that and I'm cutting that out again. Now if you feel ambitious, you can cut the center piece out, however you don't have to. So if you get that far on day one, you're doing good. Now, on day two, what you'll do is you'll go ahead and find at least four of these cups. You might need more depending upon your letter. But what you're going to do is you're going to tape these down for a little bit of space in between your letters. And I'm doing what I like to call a compass tape. So that means I'm taping the top, I'm taping the bottom, and I'm taping both sides. In other words, north, south, east, west. So that way those cups stay in position. And then I'm going to tape across both letters once I have those put together. So that way the other letter will stay in position. So I tape the back and the front of my P. So that way the back piece gets some tape and so does the front. You'll obviously need longer pieces for that. Now here comes the testing part. You want to make sure that you take a moment to find out if it stands on its own. You might have to do some adjusting, or you might need to add a little bit of cardboard to the bottom. I'm uh, doing a couple little notches in this chunk of cardboard, so that way when I tape this down, it's going to give it a little bit more of a wide base. That way my P will be able to stand on its own without a problem. Now, eventually I'll paper mache that whole base. It's perfectly all right if it is a little bit on the wobbly side, because what will happen later is that the weight of the paper mache will actually hold this down. And once you're done, you have now created a maquette, is what we call this, which is the base of your paper mache.